Or
can
next
just
meeting. Next meeting.
yeah, next meeting. Okay, so today, so if you guys don't know, oh sorry, I was gonna say one thing. It was recently Indian Republic Day, so we're gonna be kind of celebrating that. So today, like I said, we're going to be celebrating Indian Republic Day, and we have some Republic Day themed activities, and we're planning to do like some volunteering opportunity that we were talking about last week, where we partner with like an organization called VT Seva, and like plan like split up into teams based on our interests, and then plan many fundraisers for different charities. But doesn't seem like we have a lot of people here today. I think because of the DECA ceremony, so we'll probably hold off on that until next meeting.
Okay, so first we're gonna be looking at our meeting minutes because we weren't able to look at those last week because we didn't have any. So if you can stop sharing, I can, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so these are our meeting minutes. Thank you.
Okay, so let's start. So we're just gonna give a little information. It's Arnav, can you share again?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, I can. So just a little. Yeah, so an informational. So Republic Day is a national holiday celebrated in India on January 26th, and it represents the day that the Constitution of India came into effect. And it really represents when India's quest to become an independent democratic nation came to be. And so celebrations are held at the capital, New Delhi, in front of the president. And there's the Indian Republic Day, the Delhi Republic Day Parade, organized by the Ministry of Defense, and it celebrates India's defense capability, cultural and social heritage, with parades, music, and great celebrations. So the celebrations usually accumulate with the beating retreat ceremony, which was held on the 29th, so today. And there's also awards given out. So the second highest, third highest, and fourth highest civilian awards are given out. Can you go to the next slide? Okay, someone on?
Yeah. So who is Jawaharlal Nehru? He was a very key figure in the Indian independence movement and went on to become the first Prime Minister of India. He was actually arrested 9 times on India's journey to independence, as the British didn't really like him gaining any like sort of power or any sort of support from the Indian civilians. He was aided by Mahatma Gandhi on his way towards independence, and he also helped him become the first Prime Minister of India. On the eve of India's independence, Nehru delivered his famous speech, the Tryst of Destiny, and his speech basically focused on pivotal points and different parts of Indian history. He was credited with enforcing multiple economic and, more importantly, educational reforms, and they usually came with helping many children, especially in rural areas. He was also credited with with founding many top-tier universities, such as All India Institute of Medical Science and IIT, and the Indian Institute of Management. He took on the ideal of peaceful coexistence between religions and governments, and he wanted to basically model India as a secular nation from his secular policies. And he was, as I said, India's first prime minister, and basically he played a major role in shaping modern India's government and political cultural, along with foreign policies.
Okay, so
So
Sunny's gonna go into some of the activities that we're just gonna do these, and then what you guys create we'll add to our Instagram, so you guys can like decorate these things and then share them today, and then we can add them to our Instagram.
yeah, I just want to talk about a little bit about the Nehru caps, and they were actually initially called the Gandhi caps, but by many people, but he died, and Nehru adopted it, and Gandhi's death is actually tomorrow, which is January 30th, and these caps became a symbolic tradition for many Indian politicians. So that's just a bit of background.
So, Sunny, could you Arnav, can you give the screen share to Sunny so he can share the video?
Yeah. Oh.
So we have two options. So first we'll talk about the caps you guys can make, and then also the flag.
Okay, so if I can share content, and then this is this one.
Actually, just a question before we get started. I was just wondering, did anybody celebrate Republic Day in India recently? Oh, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's great to start. Great thing to celebrate. Okay.
Okay, so here we've got the Nehru caps, and basically, so I'm just gonna play this video.
So you should just need one piece of paper, I think.
You only need one, just regular A4 size, or letter size, yeah.
And I think Sunny put the link in the chat, so if you like want to slow it down or something. So that link is the link's a little weird. I think this one should work better. And once you guys are done, just like maybe decorating or something, and then feel free to turn your camera so we can all see your creation. Okay. Wait, Sunny, could you give like a demo? Can you turn your camera and like?
Yeah, so, okay, let me clear up my desk area.
Yeah, I'll just give a demo.
Okay, so, I realize that these videos are not always the easiest to follow along. So, I have my camera, and this is basically what it should look like. But yeah, so, this is what it is. I finished it earlier. So, if I point the camera down, Basically, can you guys see? Can everyone see this?
Yeah.
I think,
Okay.
Sunny, if you stop sharing and highlight your screen, everybody will be able to see it better.
Okay. I'm not sure. Is that
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
better?
I can see it a lot
Okay.
better.
So, I actually just made it a few minutes ago, so I am not entirely sure, if I remember every step, but I remember the basis of the first steps. So you're gonna want to fold it in half, horizontally, hamburger style, um, and then you're going to want to fold the closed edge, not the open edge, the closed edge, this way, just to the best of your judgment. So I'll fold it over, and now you have this. So then you open this flap up, and then so you're gonna open it and then just let it rest on here, and then you're gonna flip it over, and then following the crease that you already made, you just want to go like that. Cool. And now you want to fold it upwards this way, and now you're gonna want to unfold it, and then now you're gonna have these, right? You're gonna have these flaps. So then what you want to do is you want to fold it so that these points are in the center that we just created, that we just folded, and then we fold it this way. Same thing with this side. I want to do the same thing with this side. And mine is probably not going to turn out super great because I'm not very great at these, but you're just going to want to fold it this way real quickly, and then this way. And so now that you've done that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get one side, and then you're just going to want to fold it up here. So remember, you only have 2 flaps, so you're going to fold one flap up here, another flap you're going to fold up to the corners of the thing. So mine is a bit asymmetrical, but it shouldn't be too bad. And you're going to want to do the same thing with the other side. So if you want to create reference points to make it super perfect, you can, but I personally am not going to do that. And now you have this. So now what you're going to want to do is, I guess, what you can do is you can, shoot, I think I might have messed this one up, but basically, if you follow the video, I laid out pretty much most of the steps. Towards the end, I think I started forgetting about it a bit. But if you follow most of the video, it should be pretty straightforward. And of course, you can always slow it down if you want to. But yeah, this should be the end result. Yeah.
Oh, was anybody able to successfully make one?
Thank you, Sunny.
Was anybody able to make one? Arnav, anybody? Kavya, Atharv, Arya, Anan? Is anybody trying to make one right now? Is anybody working on one?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I made one, but it's pretty bad.
I'm working on one.
Okay.
Mr. R. Karn, would you like to share your creation?
Yeah, maybe Arv could share.
I kind
Oh,
of.
okay. Yeah, I think like Navya said, you have to get like a little bit of like I don't know. I think you need a little bit of bigger, like a good size paper, because you have to like fold it over quite a few times. So that's something you kind of have to plan ahead for. But when you guys are done, like add whatever decorations you want, and then share it with us, and then we can add it to our Instagram. So yeah. Yeah, wait, Arv, could you share your screen? I mean, share your camera so they can see you.
I don't have it.
Arnav, you're working on it, right? Arnav?
I'm making it. I just started.
Yeah, can you share your camera so they can see?
second.
in case someone like needs to follow along or something.
And also, this might come off as a bit difficult, so don't be too
Yeah.
stressed out if you can't get it your first few tries. But yeah.
Okay, let me see. I think we'll probably, yeah, actually, never mind. Okay. This is difficult. Um,
Okay, so wait.
did you make it, or?
Not yet, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can hear a lot of vibration, echo. So
Oh, I have echo. Oh, I'll turn it.
No, just when I talk, I
Car.
can hear it for someone else's.
Yeah, Arnav, could you do that?
Maybe I think Arav should go over volunteering, right? And we can do it again next week.
Yeah, I can go
We've been
one
putting
thing
up
and
for a long time.
Yeah,
I can better explain it, or I'll just explain to the people who are here this week, and I can just re-explain it next week.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Should I share the screen, or do you want
Yeah,
to?
can you?
All right, okay, I guess I'll share the screen.
So this is the volunteering thing we've been talking
One
about.
second.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, so here are the volunteering opportunities. So as we already explained last week, we said that we were going to be partnering with BT Seva, which is a nonprofit organization. But we didn't get many responses in our Google forms, so we decided that we could just do like interactive sessions today. So right now, you can like tell me any of your ideas, and then I can go on with the rest of the material. So if anyone wants to say anything, like any interest you guys have that you can possibly create a class from, like. Atharv, do you have any ideas?
I don't have any ideas at the moment.
It could be quick, it could be singing. Do you have any like ideas? Like just off the
No.
top of your head. It doesn't have to be like set. Okay. Manan, do you have anything? Any ideas?
No, Arv, I was just saying maybe explain what VT Save is and like
Yeah,
what.
I'll explain that once we get like some ideas.
But what if they don't know what ideas they're supposed to be getting?
Okay, all right. Wait, can you still see my screen or no?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so VT Seva is pretty much, as I mentioned earlier, a non-profit organization where we're going to be collaborating them to do our volunteering stuff. And last week we talked about how already one person in our school began a cricket class through VT Seva actually, and it's all the proceeds go to charity. And we just want to provide like a volunteering experience where people can decide what they want to do, so you get more freedom and flexibility. So that's why we're just trying to implement this new system. Encore, do you have any so we're just talking about some volunteering opportunities, and like last week we mentioned remember last week we talked about VT Seva, right? And we talked about how we could implement a volunteering system where people create classes based off their interests. And we're planning on doing that and provide more flexibility and freedom to our members in terms of volunteering opportunities. So do you have any ideas on what?
Yeah, we're just one sec. So it's basically what Arv's saying. We're making like you make a fundraiser, so your class like raises funds for like a charity of your choice. So like try to think of a class that like you can teach or like you're passionate about. So like the example Arv was talking about, a guy named Shihari, you might know him. At our school, he did cricket classes. And I think he raised around $2,000. So we just kind of want you guys have to split up into teams. It's like maybe if you have a friend in our club or even if you want to think of an idea right now, but just try to think of something you're passionate about. And whatever it is, just tell us so we can try to like group people up for next week.
Probably like an example would be like what I'm passionate about.
Yeah, what are you passionate about?
Me?
You don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like set in stone that this is what I'm gonna do. This is like the class I'm trying to start. You can just give like multiple examples.
Oh, if you wanted like a football club or something, I don't know.
But one requirement, it has to be online. Like you have to be able to teach it online because we can't exactly do in person.
Oh, you could probably teach football online too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good idea. I mean, maybe you and Jack might have an interest in that. So yeah, you could probably do that. And so you're just gonna have, so as a team, you guys like next week we'll probably go into a little more, but you'll just have to try to like plan of like a strategy how we'll have a website set up so you guys can like advertise your clubs on your classes on our website and then also on our Instagram, and you get people to sign up and you can teach them lessons, and then per that lessons you'll get volunteering hours, and and then you'll also be part of VT Seva, which is
and so you could take this like whatever is on the screen, you can just take that home today. You can think about it, and then next meeting we can go more in depth. Because next meeting we'll probably have more people. I think today was one exception.
The DECA.
Yeah, DECA. So yeah, next meeting we'll go more in depth on these volunteering opportunities, and yeah.
So, but just before, Navia, did you have anything you're passionate about that you were interested in teaching?
No, not really.
Okay. Maybe try to think of something, and if you can think of anything for next week.
You can email us if you want to, or you can just wait until the next meeting.
Yeah. What about you, Atharv? I think Arav asked you before, but have you thought of anything since?
Arya.
Not yet, but if I come up with something, I'll tell you.
Okay. What about you? Yeah, Arya?
Your mic is unmuted, but I don't think we can hear you.
Well, I know Arya's passionate about something, so just like Arv said, try to think of something for next week, and we'll split you guys up in teams. You can get to know some other people better because they have the same interests as you, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, we won't try to put too many. Actually, we'll talk more in depth about this next week.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk too much about this.
So has anybody finished their caps yet? Arav, Manan, Ankur, Navia, Athar.
Oh,
Wait.
I already showed you.
Oh,
I showed you a picture.
Oh, I didn't even see. Oh.
Yeah, Ankur. I mean,
Maybe
not
like
Ankur. Why not?
tutoring.
Oh, okay. That's okay, Navi. It was kind of difficult. Sorry, wait, you finished, Manan?
I said that maybe you could have like a tutoring sort of
Yeah,
system.
tutoring, yeah.
Yeah, we
Like-
could, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so if you're passionate about like math or science or
Yeah.
Spanish or something, you could offer classes, teach people.
Yeah, and then
I
all of
finished-
these all of these proceeds will go to an Indian charity that's not yet decided because we're just trying to manage all this and arrange all this. Because we're not fully we haven't gotten all the details out yet, but we'll work on that in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah. So, I know Navia said she wasn't able to make the cap. A little tough to do with like. I mean, I made my cap, but it's really, really small. It's hard to find big enough paper. But if anybody did make their cap, you can send us DM us on Instagram, and then you can post it to our Instagram. But I think that's all we have for today. Yeah, I mean, we had much less people, I think, because of DECA. I think, Dr. Sherman, if it's good with you, I think if we have a meeting next week, because we didn't really get a lot of people today, I think that's what we'll probably do. So anybody who's here right now, just plan. We'll probably have a meeting next week, or we'll go more in depth in the volunteering and starting to really go with that.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to like still make those hats, you can also go to like Krispy Kreme, and they have very similar hats. I don't know if they're handing them out right now during COVID-19.